Hello, in this video we're going to be replacing the transmission fluid on our Ford Focus ST. We're going to show you how to do it step by step. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to lift up the vehicle. We're going to lift up the driver's side. I've got a jack. I'm using an adapter for the jack rails. We went ahead and loosened the lug nuts and we have a jack stand. And we're going to place a chock block on the back wheel. So let's go ahead and jack it up. And we're going to place a jack stand on the part where we could support the vehicle just in case if something happens. And then we're going to go ahead and take off the lug nuts. And now we're going to remove the wheel. Alright, using a T27 torque socket or torque bit, we're going to be taking off these fasteners off of this dust tray underneath here. I'm going to be using my tool to make it an easy job. And we're going to take off our undercover panel. We're now going to place an oil pan underneath the transmission. Okay, so we have a number 8 hex Allen key right here, and we have a breaker bar, an extension, and a swivel. And what we're going to do is we're going to release the fill plug first. That's what you always want to do before the drain, because you want to make sure that one comes off. All right, right here is the fill plug. It's a tight spot next to the CV axle. All right. And it's loose. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take off the fill plug. And now we're gonna go ahead and loosen the drain plug. Using a 8mm Allen key, because we can't get our socket in here, we're gonna go ahead and place it in here. Because I made a mark on the drain plug, and I also marked the transmission because I'm not gonna be able to torque this one down. So I wanna put the drain plug back where it was. Now, being careful because you don't want to hit your knuckles on this. All right, we're going to loosen it. Just like that, it's loosened. And then we could do it by hand, but I've got eye protection, I've got gloves, and I'm going to be ready to catch this. Let's see if we could put something here real quick. I'm going to use this green flexible funnel. I'm going to have the link for everything that I'm using, all the tools, in the description. And there it goes, guys. I don't know, based on the color, I'm happy we're doing this. Our car has 60,000 miles, and this is gonna be a good thing. All right, I'm gonna pull out my jack stand. I'm gonna make sure I'm not underneath the car, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to level the car so the fluid could drain more. You just have to be careful because you could lower the car and you could hurt stuff, so do this at your own risk. This is what I do. And more fluid should be coming out now. All right, we're gonna put this back in for our safety, and now we're gonna put the drain bolt back in. Okay, so we have our 2 quarts of DCT fluid. That's what it takes. And it takes 1.8, and we have a pump right here, so we're gonna go ahead and open this up. Punch through a little seal. And then this goes inside here. And then you just screw it down, and you're gonna be ready to pump it inside the transmission. All right, we're gonna put our clear tube in the fill hole. It doesn't go in there all the way. And then I set up some blocks so I can put the bottle on top, and all I have to do is pump with my finger. Once you put 1.8 quarts in there, you're gonna start seeing it fall on the ground or on your oil pan. Go ahead and put the fill plug on, and you should be done. All right, when you're done, install the fill plug, and that's it. All right, we put the car back together, we put the under panel, and we put the wheel on, and we torqued those lug nuts to 100 foot-pounds. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you check out our other DIY maintenance and upgrade videos. We have a lot of them. All right, take care, and we'll see you soon.